Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna look at the new Trick or Treat Studios catalog here. I'm crossing my fingers that we're gonna see some new one scale figures. So yeah, let's take a look here. They released these a couple of days ago, so I thought it was pretty cool to see all their stuff. Again, I'm a big fan of their items, their masks. I think for the price that you're paying, I think most of these are very affordable. Yeah, let's take a look here. This is the first page. So let's start here with Hellraiser, obviously cool horror movie. They've teased some new masks here. Obviously have Pinhead, Butterball, which are pretty cool, and you see also the configuration box right there. Shatterhead is one of my favorites. Again, I discovered these movies last year, so it's pretty late, but it is what it is. It's better late than never, as we say. So I think this is a pretty cool addition. If you're a fan of Hellraiser here, move on here. Yes, some of my favorite section here. And again, I used to own a couple of these. I had the Halloween Ends mask, and then Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I had that. So this is pretty cool. Again, I'm not sure are these actual masks. I think yeah, they are masks. So here again in this you have like a life size, you know, Halloween Michael Myers coveralls. This from '78. You have a few knives here, which are pretty cool. Again, I had a few of these from Trick or Treat. Actually, I need to buy one for my life-size Chucky. I think these are pretty cool. So again, this is from the poster from the first movie. You also have like a pumpkin candy thing right here. The Strode's kind of dress. That's pretty cool. Let's see here again. Yes, more masks here. Again, they pretty much made all the masks from all the movies. Again, this is the one I had, and then the part 6. Where is part 6? This one. I think this is some of the best work, and I like the details here. I like the whole synthetic hair. Oh yeah, very cool. If you have the the place, and you also have like a mannequin head, I think these are very nice displays. I still think the part 4 and 5 are probably the worst Michael Myers mask out there. I mean, they just look weird. But again, some of these, what's interesting is that are made from the actual movie molds, especially on the new trilogy here. I know some of these were made from the mask that Christopher Nelson made, for the new trilogy, which I think is very nice. So this kind of have that, movie lineage in terms of the molds, which I think is very cool. And here again, another property that I love, is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Again, you also have some of the Rob Zombies masks right here. Take a closer look. Again, you have the young Michael mask. Again, the Asylum mask, I think is pretty freaky looking. You have some clean masks and battle damage masks. And you also have the ones from the second movie when you have a hole inside this. I think the details for this are very nice. Again, especially for the price point. I think most of these are like 60 to 80 bucks. I don't think it's too bad considering you have a lot pretty much for your money. And moving on here to the 50th anniversary of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you have some like I don't know, are these masks? Again, it's hard to tell. I know these are obviously life-size masks, but some of these I don't know what they are. This one looks like a Halloween bucket or something. These look to be like PVC masks. And you have some life-size chainsaws right there. I think it's pretty cool, especially this one below. This is a plush chainsaw. You have a Halloween costume right there. You have the actual masks. That's pretty cool, man. I'm just hoping to see like I know last year at Toy Fair they've showed like a 1/6 scale figure of the killing mask Leatherface. I hope we do see that in this catalog. If not, I know Toy Fair is just around the corner next month. Hopefully, we're gonna see some more of their 1/6 scale figures there. But again, nice, variety of masks here. You have the grandpa head, the grandma mask, Pretty Woman. Hopefully, they're gonna do this. I know on the prototype they showed like a two head sculpts for the this look. They had also like the Pretty Woman, which I think it comes with an extra jacket, so you kind of have two figures in the same package, which I think is awesome if you can achieve both looks, which is cool. Let's move on here. Again, more Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff. Again, Like some of these, this is obviously part 2, which is pretty creepy. More grandpa chopped up right there. I have more masks over here, obviously. 2003 one, I think, is my favorite remake of all time. You know, some of you may agree, some of you may not. It is what it is, it's just my personal opinion. I think this mask looks very evil. Also, I have to do a review on their 1/6 scale figures because they make quite a few, so I'm gonna do pretty much, a video on that. Gonna do like a ranking video, which are the best, which are the worst. And this one I also like. This is the 3D version, obviously from Texas Chainsaw 3D. I like this one again, very creepy. Like the whole wrinkles, the stitching. This one was pretty cool. This is like the Netflix movie. Was pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. I believe also this is like a. Was this made for the game or something? I don't remember who sculpted this one originally. And here moving on to Terrifier again. Fantastic license. You have some masks, obviously a life-size suit, I guess. More, this is the Santa look, which is crazy. And again, Terrifier 4 is gonna release this year, so I cannot wait to see that. Very gruesome movie. Not sure what these are. Some Turtles masks. So pretty cool. Again, Fallout. Again, season 2 is kicking ass on Amazon right now. Also, they've just cast their, I guess, the actor is gonna play Kratos in the God of War series, which is Ryan Hurst. Obviously, he played Thor in the game, the second game, and he was also OP in the Sons of Anarchy. Very cool actor. Hopefully, he's gonna bulk up because Kratos is a pretty big dude. And more Fallout stuff here. You have the Ghoul mask, which I think this guy is stealing the show right now. Awesome character right there. RoboCop again, pretty cool. Some Ghostbusters. Marshmallow, Stay Puft, toasted version. That's pretty funny, man. Again, I like Ghostbusters. Pretty classic movie from the 80s. And you have Slimer right there. Library Ghost. This I actually might get one day. This is pretty cool. The no ghost light up sign. I like to put this in my room. That's awesome, man. Got the Terror Dog right there. And this one, the small dog, no barking. That's cool. Let's see here. Goosebumps again. I'm not sure. I've never seen this movie, or I don't know if it's a movie or a TV series. I never, looked up into it. They made some pretty cool masks. So that's awesome. Let's see here. Thanksgivings again. Hopefully we're gonna see the second one. And also Sideshow is making one scale figure of John Carver right there, which is pretty cool. It's a Goonies down below. Let's see, Beetlejuice. Yes, cannot wait to get the Hot Toys version of the Beetlejuice from the second movie. We have some Mortal Kombat masks. Let's see, yes, Nightmare on Elm Street. Cool. Actually, would be pretty interesting if Trick or Treat is taking a dive into making Freddy Krueger action figures in 1/6 scale. I think that would be dope. So yeah, I would buy those instantly. Obviously, you have here the Jason Goes to Hell mask, pretty cool. More Freddy masks. This one looks kind of, yeah, I like these better. The has a weird expression. They also make the gloves right there into 1:1 scale replica. Not sure if those are die cast. See here, some of these were actually seen in the past. Like I used to own this Annabelle doll. This was very creepy. My girlfriend would actually not enter my room because I had this. It's pretty creepy, to have. This is the life size, obviously. These I believe are already released. So let's see here. These ones I did a review on the Gizmo here not long ago, so I'm actually missing Mohawk. She's supposed to arrive shortly again. Lord of the Rings, man, these are awesome. Look at that goth mug right there. God damn, man, that's an awesome sculpt. You have Azog right there looking weird. Those eyes. I think some of these the sculpt, like the Gollum lurts, looks excellent. Let's see what we have. Scooby-Doo, Thundercats, Toxic Crusaders. Creepshow, yeah, I like Creepshow, man. Such a cool movie. This one almost looks like Jason right there. See here, Saw. I almost bought this a couple months ago. It's like their 2.0 Billy the Puppet 1-to-1 scale replica. This has lights and sounds. Yeah, who knows? Maybe one day. Because currently I'm running out of space. So here there's Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn. Again, another great classic movie by Sam Raimi. And you have the Necronomicon right there, wrapped with some actual paint. Wow, that's actually pretty cool, man. Look at that. And you have the Kandarian dagger down below. This is pretty cool. Krampus, again, not too crazy right there. You have the mask right there that looks cool. Trick or Treat, nice mask right there. You have the Sam and the costume. You have some weapons here. Twilight Zone. A lot of movies right there which I've never seen, like Killer Clowns. I never saw that movie. So let me know if that's any good. Yeah, man, they have a lot of stuff. See here if something catches my attention. Again, they're pretty much one of, I think, in terms of like the whole masks, Trick or Treat are probably some of the best in terms of masks, because some of these, like I said earlier, they are coming from movie molds. They're getting pretty something pretty accurate, pretty cool. I think, in terms of money, these are, a steal versus like if you're buying custom masks. It's a bang for your buck. See here, a lot of masks, obviously. That's how they started their company, obviously, with doing life-size masks. And I like how they kind of transition into action figures as well. Let's see here, I have some. I think you can put these, ornaments on the tree. Yeah, so pretty cool here. The Santa art, the Sam, the Michael Myers 78. They also have some like gift wraps. I think is pretty cool. Let's see more ornaments here. Oh, that's okay. Oh yeah, okay, okay. Now you're talking. So here's the Exorcist 1/6 statue. This looks pretty cool. Not sure if they're gonna make some 1/6 figures you know, out of her. I mean, I'm definitely gonna pick her up if it's a 1/6, figure. As a statue is not bad. I mean, I might still pick her up depending on the price. Beetlejuice here looks a little bit rough on the head sculpt, but it's a very nice, like, overall statue. Again, interesting to see what's the price on these. Oh, this is pretty cool. We saw this one last year. This is the Ultimate Sam doll. So it's this pretty much like a life size, almost like the Chucky. I think has like an armature inside. You can pretty much pose it. I'm not sure if it's coming with the that potato sack that he has in the movie. That's gonna be pretty cool. Again, moving here to the action figures. So you have this Micromaniac, like it's like a playset from the first Halloween movie, which is cool. If you close it up, it's almost like a pumpkin, and you have Dr. Loomis here, Laurie Strode, and Michael right there. It's cool. That's like the end shot of the movie. And you have their action figures here, starting with these are 12 inches tall. Again, not a big fan of how the sculpt is here on Art the Clown. Kind of breaking the mold right there. That looks a little bit weird. Yeah, this is cool right here. You have obviously most of these are released. I have this one. I have Sam right here. I'm still missing Dr. Loomis. This one I almost bought Tarman from Return of the Living Dead. This is pretty cool how they made him. Like, yeah, it's almost like a vinyl, suit, but there's like articulation inside. Yeah, most of these I actually own all of these 5 right here. So again, I'm gonna do a review on the Leatherface figures. This one I've customized. I just got Billy the Puppet here just in time for Halloween. So here, oh, this is pretty cool. This I guess these ones are like 7-inch. This is pretty cool. Yeah. So some of these will come out in 2026. Obviously, this one was released. Same as 78 Michael Myers, and you have the Creeper right here. Hopefully, they're gonna make 1/6 version out of him because I think the sculpt is pretty cool. Yeah. Hopefully, the Crow right there. Leprechaun. I never saw that movie, that series, Maniac Cop. So a lot of stuff from the 80s, which is cool. Again, more killer clown stuff right there. Oh yeah, Robocop stuff. That's cool, man. You have the Crow right here. This, I guess, it's like the comic book version. Again, correct me if I'm wrong. Got some nice stuff right there, Robocop. Cool. Army of Darkness. I think these are like 4-inch scale figures. Again, those are cool right there. Ash Williams, fantastic. Army of Darkness, which I think is my favorite Evil Dead movie. I really like this one with all the army. I think some of the creature creation right there is very nice. How they made that in the movie. The lower budget. Again, Trick or Treat. You have some of the characters here. Obviously, Sam, the old man, werewolves. Cool. That's pretty cool. More Goosebumps stuff. Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think most of these were released. Yeah, man, this is awesome stuff right here from Trick or Treat. Again, I love their products. I think they're very affordable. And yeah, I think we're wrapping up here the video. I don't see more stuff. Again, I'm pretty much disappointed that we didn't see any new one scale figures. So hopefully next month at Toy Fair, which I'm gonna cover here on the channel. So make sure I'm gonna cover NECA, Trick or Treat, and some of the other companies. If I see something that catches my attention, I'm definitely gonna do a video on. Yeah, make sure you stay around for that, guys. Let's here. They have some cards, and that's pretty much it, guys. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure to give me a like, subscribe to the channel. It's gonna help a lot. And as usual, guys, let me know what you think about Trick or Treat and their catalog here at Toy Fair. And yeah, stay safe. Catch you guys on the next video. Take care, guys. Bye bye.